All about the summer fun this morning, and we are getting down to the elephant in the room, or at least the ones at the Buffalo Zoo. You have a chance to get up close and personal and celebrate with these gentle giants this weekend as they gear up for World Elephant Day later this month. We're joined on the couch right now by Mindy Usray. She's the elephant manager at the Buffalo Zoo. You know everything about elephants.
Well, I try to.
It seems like you do. Tell us about the two animals that you have living at the Buffalo Zoo.
Well, we have Jody, who is 32. She's going to be 33 in October. And we have Sarapa, who is 31.
Okay, and people may be wondering, because there's been a baby boom at the zoo. Are they past their age where they can have children?
Yes, both of our animals are past the breeding age right now. Yeah.
But they're very talented. They're artists. What is their life like?
Yep. They're kind of spoiled. They have a really fun life, especially in the summertime. They go swimming out in the pool. We give them lots of treats outside. We spend all day with the girls, so we have a great time with them.
And tell us about the artwork they do.
Sarapa is our resident artist, and she actually holds a paintbrush in her trunk, and she'll basically paint anything we put in front of her. So.
And you can go on YouTube and see that. You post most of them on YouTube.
Yep.
Very, very impressive. Another thing we were chatting about as we were getting ready for this segment is they get pedicures daily. That sounds pretty nice.
Yes, yes. We pamper them again. Like I said, they're kind of spoiled. But elephants spend a lot of their time on their feet, so the health of their feet is vital.
And what is it like to give an elephant a pedicure?
We actually use an angle grinder, believe it or not, to sand their toenails, and we use just X-Acto carving blades to trim their pads. So.
And they have nails just like a human does, right? It's just a little bit thicker because their feet are larger, of course. How much do they weigh? How tall are they?
Jody is actually our bigger of the two animals, and she is a little over 9,000 pounds, and Sarapa weighs about 8,500 pounds. Yep. And Jody stands about 8.5 feet tall.
8.5 feet tall. And do they spend all day on their feet? Do they lay down at all?
90%, yep. Overnight, they do sleep for about 3.5 for 4 hours on average.
That's not about how long most of us
sleep, I know.
Like sometimes. But we're getting ready for World Elephant Day. That's why you're having the celebration coming up this Saturday at the Buffalo Zoo. What is the purpose of World Elephant Day?
Well, we really just want to celebrate these magnificent creatures. Obviously, these are the largest land mammals on Earth, but they are, Asian elephants especially, are endangered, and African elephants are extremely vulnerable right now due to poaching.
And there's a lot of conservation efforts going on. You brought in some materials for us to share with us
I actually brought in some of the ivory from both of our animals at the zoo.
Oh, wow.
And this is why elephants are being killed in the wild for their ivory. The United States is actually #2 in the world for the importation of illegal ivory, just behind China. So it's really important that we stop it here at home. If we stop the demand, we can stop the killing of the elephants in the wild. So.
And where can people go to find a little bit more information about this cause?
The Wildlife Conservation Society, the WCS, actually has a campaign that they started about a year ago called the 96 Elephants campaign. So they can go to 96elephants.org. Read all about the campaign, or they can just go to the WCS website.
And then they can hang out at the Buffalo Zoo this weekend on Saturday. Tell us a little bit more about that Zooper event.
Well, we're going to have our barn is actually a little over 100 years old, so we're going to have that open for people to come in and tour. We're going to have elephant feeding. People can feed the elephants. Her artwork will be for sale, and it's just going to be a great time.
All right, very interesting. 100-year-old barn at the zoo. There's so much history in Buffalo, especially right in Delaware Park at the Buffalo Zoo. You can always go to buffalozoo.org to keep up with all of the latest events. We also want to thank you for having us out at the Wines in the Wild event last weekend. Very fun. Thanks so much, Mindy. Have a great World Elephant Day. We'll check back in with you throughout the year, hopefully.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Give our best to the elephants
Will
as well.
do.
We appreciate it. Let's